As soon as you have inserted the utilities, symbols, and labels inside your drawing, you can use dimension utilities command to retrieve the dimension. When you run the command, the software asks first of all to choose the type if you want to retrieve dimension for generic, walls dimension, equipment dimension, floor grade or frames, or factory connection point, equipment connection points in this case, otherwise predisposition for utilities. For example, if I want to retrieve the dimension for electric predisposition, I just have to select in the layer list electricity, and then I can also choose the OSNAP settings. I suggest you work with the AND intersection center insert. Then the type of dimension could be baseline, otherwise continue. And here below you have a few buttons, manual, that permits to identify dimension, a single dimension, otherwise quick horizontal or quick vertical. These two buttons permit to identify all the dimensions for the selected objects in horizontal way or vertical way. For example, if we want to retrieve at the top here, we have three symbols, and I want to retrieve the dimension for all of them, and I want to work with the baseline, I can work with a quick horizontal. I click there, and first of all, the software asks me to identify the base point. Base point, I can choose, for example, the corner. So this is the corner where I want to start. And then it asks me to select the object. I can select the object in this way. It doesn't matter if I select from right to left, from left to right. Okay, enter or right click, and then from the first one I can identify the insertion point of dimension. And you can see that I have all the distances from the starting point and each utility. You can repeat the command, and you can do the same also for the gas. I can run again dimension utilities. In this case, I select gas. Okay, always I choose an intersection, center, and insert, and again quick horizontal. You can choose to work in baseline or in continue. If you choose continue, okay, you can choose always starting point, and then you can select the object. It doesn't matter if you select also the electricity, okay, and then and here then you can move where you prefer. Obviously, you have too many objects inserted, but using a layer group inside the model space or inside the paper space, inside the layout of the paper space, you can choose the information you want to turn on. For example, for gas, I just want to turn on label and symbols. And you can see that now we can see just gas labels, symbols, and dimensions, because each dimension has been inserted in the right layer, 300 gas 2D. Differently, I can run it again, and for electricity, label and 2D symbols. Okay, we have here the dimension just inserted. If we select the dimension, we can see that the layer is 300 electricity 2D. So now we are ready to prepare our MMP drawings inside the layout, creating the viewport and with a schedule customized for each kind of utility of installation points. Electricity, gas, and plumbing.